was lucky enough to qualify for the Thuthuka Bursary Fund. The bursary was quite critical because they paid for my fees and allowances from undergrad to postgrad and assisted me to find a job after completing my honours degree. And I wouldn't have been able to qualify as a chartered accountant without their help. My name is SAICA. I'm the CFO of Allen Gray Foundation. The main focus of the organization is actually giving quality education to previously disadvantaged people, all the way from high school to postgrad. And we actually then expose them to entrepreneurship curriculum to create the aspiration to be an entrepreneur.
Today, more than ever, we have an incredible opportunity to make a meaningful impact in the world. As we mark 30 years of our democracy and 130 years in the accountancy profession, we celebrate a rich legacy, but also embrace the opportunity to learn, grow, and transform. We see that 35% of our members are those that we regard as economically active, but representing the African, Colored, and Indian group. This tells a clear story of transformation that it certainly remains essential.
SAICA founded the Thuthuka Education Upliftment Fund 20 years ago. We're dealing annually with between 1,000 and 1,300 students that we are funding so that we can transform the profession. This is not just a bursary in that we give them financial support and we walk away. Universities appoint a Thuthuka program manager who gets to have a direct relationship with our students. But in addition to that, we have those students who stay an extra year as academic trainees, such as Dineo, who then give direct support to our students as a junior lecturer, but also as somebody that they can very much relate with, ensuring that everything that a student needs at university is well taken care of. Their business becomes the business of studying.
The bursary covers your tuition fees, your accommodation, registration fees, textbook fees, and they also ensure that you receive your allowances in time.
I grew up in a place called Luahomu in Limpopo, and I went to township schools. Coming from a previously disadvantaged background, adapting to a university space for the first time is quite challenging.
In first year, you are given life skills support, adjusting from high school to university. And then in second year, you are giving extra classes. With the extra classes that I provide to the students, it's mock tests under exam conditions, and then we have general discussions on how to improve an exam techniques. Thuthuka students are all placed at the Sophia Town residence starting from first year. This is to ensure that they know each other, they support each other. I stay with them, then I can be there anytime, whether it be academics or any mental issues that they might have.
A part that I enjoyed about being a program participant of the Thuthuka Bursary Fund was the exposure to people who have already qualified as chartered accountants.
With the mentorship program, what we try to do is to recruit previous Thuthuka beneficiaries to come and actually share their story about their varsity experience to motivate them. The mentors also provide our students with advices on which firms to actually do their articles at.
Seeing the work that the Thuthuka Bursary Fund is creating for young black people like myself has motivated me to actually want to create more social impact where I can contribute to someone else's life. So I'm also a non-executive director of the Soul City Institute, a feminist organization that tackles the challenges that women face, such as gender-based violence. And being responsible for their financial management, you actually help guide everyone's activity, and you are therefore that critical support for them to create change in the country.
I love working for SAICA because of us changing the way our country looks. The profession has to represent the demographics of our country, both in race and gender.
Our transformation agenda has 3 focus areas. First being enhancing the diversity equity of our profession. And the second element is really managing the talent pipeline. This is looking at the future of our profession. But our impact extends beyond the profession itself. We are committed to supporting the youth, empowering SMEs, and also celebrating the difference makers who are driving change in our society.
In 2016, actually, that's when we had this idea of mouthwash in a sachet. People can carry it around in a wallet. They can put it in their pocket. The whole idea was to fill in the gap between brushing your teeth in the morning and brushing your teeth in the evening. I work with my two sons. Lucky is our head of production. He's got about more than 5 years experience in the cosmetic and pharmaceutical space. Rafik is one manning the exhibition stands. We are busy grooming him to be our marketing manager. I joined the SAICA Enterprise Development Program in 2021. They were looking for small businesses that they want to develop.
Our main purpose is to provide guidance, support and mentorship to nature entrepreneurs and emerging SMMEs businesses with a focus on financial excellence that leads to long-term sustainability, because that's very key. One such success story is the story of Mashilo, who has benefited greatly from our mentorship program, and he is now a valued member of our difference maker community.
What a fantastic relationship that we have with Zoe Mashabane. She's always available 24 hours when we need advice or when we need to meet corporate clients.
What impresses me about Paul is how committed he is and the communication. He's updating me with everything.
Zoe said, you need actually to develop a costing model that will show us each and every process of the production to an extent of actually knowing the cost per milliliter. So that was our biggest benefit, besides the networks that you build with different businesses that are in the program. Some of the additional things that we got from the program was also the tax workshops. Those were actually outstanding for us.
After that one-year program, even though the program was finished, our plan was not done. I helped him with the marketing plan to look at also to the B&Bs, the guest house, where he can distribute the fresh milk.
We're also trying to get into the space of airlines, long-distance buses. The township market, currently, they're actually our biggest buyers, especially on weekends. A lot of people, they've got social gatherings, stock fairs. It's not easy to get into the big retail shops. We're looking at building our sales through the Spaza network. Those numbers will enable us to convince the bigger guys to say, yes, there is a demand for this product.
We believe that by empowering small and medium businesses, we can not only create jobs, but also contribute to sustainable development growth of the economy and future generations. So to support this, as SAICA, we've established a dedicated program that is focused on skills development. So this program's main focus targets unemployed individuals and those from previously disadvantaged communities, including your townships and rural areas.
Konalala Pizzeria is a proudly South African quick service restaurant in Soweto. We ran the business from my home from 2017 until 2020. Just after joining the Thuthuka Business program, the small medium practice accountants that we were partnered with gave us enough confidence after looking at our books to say, you know what, you guys are ready actually to move into your first flagship store. The accountants helped us a great deal because they gave us all the relevant knowledge regarding back office support. Having started from home, we had just reached a pricing point, but we're not actually making a profit. They were able to actually help us in correctly pricing our product. Over the year-long program, we were also equipped with marketing skills to help us promote our businesses. At the graduation ceremony, we were awarded second place in the performance category for having achieved 543% increase in sales. Realizing the importance of having a finance professional, we went out and sought the assistance from Dumelo Makaka. He not only comes in to assist us with our books, but he does also serve as a business coach.
I myself, I am a Thuthuka beneficiary. We do the accounting, the payroll, the monthly management accounts. We use the numbers to add value to the business and coach him in order to start thinking strategically on how he can get that edge in the market.
We've got a food truck which allows us to go after the corporate companies and the festivals. So we are able to generate some good revenue which we can plow back into the flagship store. I also run another business which offers technical and entertainment solutions to corporates. We offer DJing with live instrumentation. We do video work and photography as well.
Homoto continues to be a difference maker in our community. He's assisting us with some of our events. His dedication to client experience and quality and excellence is truly commendable.
I believe that it's really important that organizations come in and assist small enterprises in townships because these ultimately have been disenfranchised communities. I would love to really see our business grow and ultimately create opportunities for other youngsters.
We've supported hundreds of businesses, generating significant economic activity in various communities. So beyond enterprise development and the Thuthuka Education Upliftment Fund, we are deeply involved in many initiatives, and that extends far beyond the accountancy profession. And with this, we invite others to join us in making this lasting impact.